Show. Sego Tansei Kinawea. Greetings, my relatives. Grandmother Kim back here. So I took you in the last video out to the garden and I showed you how to identify the sage and how to clip it with the trusty pruners. So now what we have here is a massive harvest here where we are actually going to have to get to the next step. And the next step with the sage is to actually clean the sage. And there are many steps to it, but this is the first stage. So what I usually do is I pick up a stack of sage and I look at it and I start removing debris and things that are definitely not the sage. So this dried stick doesn't belong in there. And sometimes when you're clipping, other plants get stuck in there and you don't want that. Drawing with your sage. So I take those all out and I try to be careful because I've taken the life of something, so I try to be really careful. So those will go into the compost, but I remove everything. I look for grasses that may have gotten in there. I look for bugs. Sometimes there's little bugs in there and I take them all out. And then eventually what you'll get is a big pile of just really cleaned sage. And then we get to the next step. Now, sage is a very, very hardy plant. It is a perennial and it will grow year after year after year once you put a little bit into your garden. So have a dedicated space for it. Don't just plant it any and everywhere because it will take over. And it comes back year after year. You can start it from seed. You can start it from perhaps a little plantling that you've got. There's many varieties. This is a salvia variety. And I actually have two types of sage here. So I have this kind here, which is a salvia variety. And then I have this one here, which is a little bit different. And if you take a look at them, you can see that they are definitely a little bit different. They have different smells, but I use both. Some I use to make sage sticks and some I use to actually burn in my smudge. So just wanted to introduce you to these two types of sage today and the process of actually cleaning it. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Ba Mampi Gigawa Min Minawa. Till I see you again, my relatives. Bye.